Can you handle it if I go there, baby, with you? Oh, you gotta make the ugly face. Hey, cuz, what we doing? GHB, GHB TV. Let's get it going. Lunchtime situation. My fucking body hurt, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I gotta get some shit done before me and Hank roll out. You know what I'm saying? I got that 6 rounds in there with Billy Briscoe Jr. yesterday. Golly. Talk about smoke. Golly. What's going on? He said, oh yeah, my break coming up soon. King of Brooklyn in the motherfucking house, man. What's up, cuz? Lunchtime. Foreign in the building. What's up, Foreign? Lee Hitman Sherman. What's going on, Marta Prince? C Fash. Uno, what up? I'm on my 10 right now. Guess what I'm on? I'm off 3 first downs. Talk to me. Jimmy New. What's up with you? Yon XL. What's going on, family? What we doing? But I got time. He said, I got time today. Don Will, what's up, cuz? Perfect way to get through work. Appreciate you, G. My guy, my guy, my guy. You know, I'm here for the people. The day my dad stopped caring about me is the day I stopped caring about niggas. Real shit though. Hey, cuz my dad did some grimy shit back in the day. That shit crushed me, man. I said, man, it's hell for all these niggas, man. I said, fuck these niggas. Hey, I love my pop, but I don't fuck with cuz like that, man. He be doing some shit, man. And he act like he don't even remember that shit, bro. My nigga, man, I appreciate that. Niggas be swearing, niggas be trying to tell you they love you and all that. Man, you don't love me. Get the fuck out of here, man. My pop don't even love me. What you talking about? What is you talking about right now? What you mean you love me? The fuck? H2O, what's up, cuz? Brian Merlone, my bad, cuz. What's going on, number 9? We got South Carolina in the building. What's going on, family? Man, gee, why you not running this camp? I'm old, man. I don't feel like that shit, man. We just gonna rumble. I'm getting my rounds in, though. Don't doubt me. Don't doubt me. You know what I mean? Whatever I say, go with it. Fuck it. We gonna rob these niggas. Let's rob them. You know what I'm saying? We gonna, you know what I mean? We gonna get money. Let's get money. Fuck. We go to jail. We get caught. It is what it is. We gotta stand on business. G caught that GHB Henry Garcia episode. Salute. G pushing to keep the game clean. Yeah, I don't know what these dudes be on. And Cuz was just on some lying shit. He basically just getting on the computer to just keep the name rolling because the shit he was saying just ain't make no sense, bro. Then he kept trying to answer the questions with questions. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's always a sign of a spin. Whenever you ask a motherfucker a question and they ask a question right back, no, you trying to spin me. We not going for that. Hey, G, Charlo bitching the what? What happened with Charlo? Fit to start working out. What's the best gloves for me? The best gloves that fit, you gotta try. See, this is the thing about gloves, right? First thing first, don't buy none of them strap-ons. Don't buy no strap-ons. Um, get you some tie-ups. Make sure they tie up and see, I don't know what your hands look like, man. Gloves got to do with hands. It's just like sneakers. Gloves is just like when you put sneakers on, bro. They just gotta feel, you know what I mean, right for your feet. I ain't even gonna fraud. It's a lot of good gloves out here, but you know what I mean? Boxing after lunch keeps what? I guess no nap today. Oh shit, you know what it is. My bad though. I ain't mean to fuck with the sleep though. Danny Devine was popping. Brother Malik 7, what's going on, God? Top rank joined the party. Yes, sir. Danny Devine, 215. Bodies. Perfect. I like the way you put that pressure on old Henry. Yeah, Henry play too much, man. I ain't with all the playing. He said, my Gia replaced Charlo. He pulled out that fight. Oh, Mungia. Oh, the Resendez fight. Double O. You feel me, though? Oh, you talking about the Resendez. Okay. I see what's going on now. You know what it be, man? I'm gonna keep it real. This not every fighter's case. This is not every fighter's case, right? But these dudes be getting some good money, man. A lot of these dudes be getting some good money. And what happens is they start to venture out into different how could you say different avenues of money, right? They start finding different lanes and different alleys and different back streets and you know what happens is motherfuckers start saying, damn, do I really gotta fight? I'm making great money every month. What do I gotta fight for? And that's when that hunger leave. You know what I'm saying? That don't happen to every fighter, but a lot of fighters, when they do make great investments and they get really good return off the investments, a lot of times niggas don't feel like fighting no more. They want to fight because they like the attention, but they don't want to fight because they don't want to go through what it takes to get ready for a fight, especially a fight where it ain't gonna be easy. And we know what Rezin does, though. He bringing pain. And Charlo probably like, man, I don't feel like that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's not every fighter's case, but a lot of fighters they get caught up, man. They really get caught up, man. And I hope them guys can get it together, get back in the ring before it's too late. But maybe not. Because sometimes you got to pay attention to the changing of the guard. It's a lot of new guys in the game. It's a lot of new faces. It's a lot of new matchups getting made. We got to get ready for those. Greg, you think JYD ready for a shot? He getting there. JYD getting there. I think JYD by the time JYD is about I'm gonna say 20 and 0, he'll be ready by the time he at 20 and 0 because it's still some things he hasn't been through, and it's some different arenas he got to get in. JYD got to get in different arenas. He's fought in different places, but what I mean by arenas, he got to get on them. He got to get on the undercard on some big stages, and guess what? I think that's coming for him. You know what I mean? I think that's coming for him. JYD is getting a lot of attention right now. He getting a lot of love, and he deserves it because he worked hard. You know what I'm saying? He grind and he great with the social media. So everything happens for a reason when it happens. You know what I'm saying? When it happens for a reason. Everybody think that you got to be young when you get to this money and you got to be young when you get to your opportunities. Sometimes the opportunities don't come to you damn near gone. I'm not saying that's his case, but what I'm saying is some people get it late. They said that, I always like to use the Samuel L. Jackson joint. They said he was 40 when he really started getting to it. You know what I'm saying? 40 years old. So, and then sometimes you see sometimes a lot of y'all be late. Cause when people will say it to me, gee, damn, it's good to see you on the big stage, cuz, I like seeing you. And I get that because people want to see me consistently there. But I've been there before. So to me, it'd be like, it's just boxing. But to the people, it'd be like, come on, G, we need you there all the time. Let's go. I'm like, why everybody? But then I'm like, some people just got hip to me in the last 3, 4 years, 5 years. You know what I'm saying? But I've been getting busy a long time. But I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand. So I understand both sides. So I ain't mad at it. You know what I mean? Because when I see people that I think is, and this is just me talking, when I see people that I think is really fucking talented, man, I be wanting the best for them, man. Especially when it come natural, they don't gotta really work too hard at it. You know what I'm saying? Man, shout out to the people though. Mad Money Mitch in the motherfucking building. My God, what's going on? We ain't shoot them up in a minute. When we gonna hook up? We gotta get some money, man. What's going on? Why do people think Xander fighting Boots? We not doing that. I don't know that's what that's what I'm hearing, slight, paperwork is going back and forth a little bit. Alice Sheik, you ain't missed nothing, baby. We just got here, family. We only 9 minutes in. Brandon Allah Sheik in the building. His trenchulency. What's going on, family? No, you ain't missed nothing, though. We here. We almost at 10 minutes. We just warming up. Just seeing what's up with the people. You know what I mean? I decided I ain't going to the gym today because I'm in pain and I gotta get ready for Hank. We gonna leave tomorrow. So I gotta, you know how it be. You gotta do some shit around the crib, gotta wash some clothes up. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Regular life shit. Straighten up a little bit. Top rank not gonna let Xander get fucked up like that. Hey, they might. Bob getting old, y'all. Bob getting old. Bob getting to that point. Bob like, man, is we gonna get this money or what? The zone sign Top rank and want that fight. Yeah. fighting in the Golden Gloves next week. Let your hands go. That's my advice to any amateur. Let your hands go. All the pre shit, save that for when it's time to be pretty. Let your hands go. Make it nasty. Make it a fight. Don't call it a fight if you're going to go in there and play. Make it a fight. Bob is on some fucking niggas type time. Bob, like, man, listen, cuz, let's cash out. Bob trying to get money, man. He had a little scare with ESPN. ESPN tried to play with him. He like, oh, I don't like how this feel not having my networks. We gotta get to this real bread. Oh, y'all want fights? Oh, all right. Let's make it. G, you wild. You wanted to dance with the aunties and grandmas as wild. What's wrong with that? They grown women. Shit, I like grown women. I don't like no ain't these niggas out here, bro. These creepy niggas that be, Mm-mm. Mm-mm. See, one reason I like grown women is because and I'm a grown man, so I should like grown women, but I'm just saying, I'm talking about even as a young man, I love grown women. The reason, the one reason I like them, because I like classy women. That's my shit. That is my shit. One time for the classy broads of the world. That is my shit. Um, Another thing is though, you ain't about to have me on no list. You out your motherfucking mind. You out your motherfucking mind. You think you gonna have me on the list? That 53-year-old comment was crazy. Hey man, that's just my story. I know what you talking about. That's just my story. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with the family. I'm trying to save my youngins from having to go to court for some nonsense. You is not gonna have me on no type of list nowhere in the world. Fuck no. Unless it's on one of these lists. It's the only list I want to be on, right? I want to be on the knuckle list. You know what I mean? If you gonna put me on the list, put me on one of these lists right here. I ain't trying to be on no other shit. Hey yo, Najee Lopez versus Khalil Cole breakdown. Rumble. Listen, I want to be 100% honest. Khalil Cole, first of all, has to be in shape. Second of all, Khalil Cole in shape versus Najee Lopez in shape. Somebody gotta go. That fight gonna come down to skill because whoever get caught with some shit, they might go early. Cause Khalil Cole is still a puncher. He's still a puncher. I know. I'm gonna be fair. I know against Jesse Hart, he looked like a big old constipated shit. He did. But Khalil Cole in shape is dangerous. We already seen what Najee Lopez brings to the table. He's dangerous, very dangerous. He's dangerous because he's not scared to take a shot. He's not scared to take a shot. A man who's not scared to take a shot is always dangerous. Especially when they can give it back. That's an old school quality that I love. But Khalil Cole has a certain level of boxing he does understand. It's just physically, Khalil Cole has to be in shape. He has to be in shape. He has to be right. If not, then of course Najee Lopez might outwork him. Might outwork him. A knockout is definitely possible too in a fight like that. Najee and Ben Whitaker, I don't like that fight just yet. You know what I mean? I like the fight, but I don't like it just yet. Adames by Brutality Saturday. Oh, Brutality Saturday. My bad. Adames by Brutality Saturday. Ammo ain't ready for those skills. Ishmael Salas, a mastermind. I like that. I'm glad David Morrell in Salas camp now. Yeah, that is a good fit. I mean, old school Cuban situation. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. Is that my guy? D1, what's poppin', family? The Mafia is here. GHB TV top rank on the zone, bro. We've been dreaming and shit like this. All we need is PBC, bro. Yeah, PBC got to pull up. They got my guy D1 in the building, man. Shout out to D1, man. I just fuck with D1 because I just fuck with him. He a Buffalo fan, first of all, and he talk his shit, so I just fuck with D1. Like, D1 ain't got to do much for me to fuck. I fuck with him. I like him. I think he cool. Fuck it. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? He could be a cool serial killer. As long as he don't kill me, I'll fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck with him. Spence versus Ammo at 160. That's actually a rumble. I think Whitaker stops Najee. Yeah, that I think Whitaker is like 2 steps ahead. D1 ain't pay his push-ups bet though. D1 had a push-up bet too. Gee, it's crazy how they used to clown the zone for for being a app. Now they fuck with the wave. They got to. One thing about a wave always gonna flow. So you can't really stop a wave. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree though. A lot of people was, but I'm gonna tell you this too though. I'm gonna be fair. At one point, the zone was bullshitting because they was taking our money and they was giving us some bullshit fights. But now, I get it. Bob was calling it dead zone. Oh, you talking about the business wise? Oh yeah, they gotta get down. Once the doors start getting closed in their face, you start closing doors in motherfuckers' faces. Yeah, you gonna see the behavior change for sure. That's like the first time somebody ever try to play with you. You address the situation right away. Yeah, they gonna change their tune up. They gonna get themselves a tune up and change their tune up for sure. They gonna watch how they talk to you from now on. That's why you can't let motherfuckers play around too much sometimes, especially when you don't really know you like that. Don't let them get away with the goofy shit, cause they keep going and going. Next thing you know, you got a big old snowball. Ah, that's gonna need melting, and it's gonna get bad. Trap Lord, what up? We in the building though, man. We got the people here. Dev had it on his back at the beginning, then it started to pick up. No, for sure though, it's going down though. But how y'all feeling, man? First of all, it's Wednesday afternoon. We bet 50 on Tio versus Shakur. Hold on, Tio versus Shakur. Got the screenshot if you want it. AD1, cuz. You owe 50 push-ups? AD1, cuz. Big up Hackett for keeping it real about the PD Garcia situation. True Teller Maxwell, appreciate you, gang. 2 cents saying that D1 owing 50. Still my guy, though. And we got to be fair. D1, he is an elder gentleman. But I know all y'all can do push-ups, sit-ups. Hold on. I know all y'all can do push-ups, sit-ups. On the other hand, that might be a feat in itself. All right, if you say so. I bet you. I don't remember betting you, but I'll give you 50 on my live. Okay, let's go, D1. D1 said he gonna do the 50 on the live. Somebody please make sure they send that live to me, man. Make sure y'all send that live to me. Let's go, D1. Get my man his 50. Ah! Let's go. Atif Overton, Ben Whitaker. I think in about 2 more fights, 2 or 3 more fights. He said respect. It was the Dominique Crowder, 6 foot, undefeated southpaw, 118, been putting that work in with anyway. Yeah, and Crowder, and it's crazy because he been going to camps. He just need that light. I got you on Friday, dude. Too. He said he got you on Friday, family. He going live and he gonna give us the 50. Yo, G, do you have any room for a heavyweight to train? Just need a great coach and the right guidance throughout the rest of my career. Big, big shot Bates. You was supposed to been come fuck with me. What's your problem? You know you was been supposed to come see me, family. Come on. You know what I get into, and you know you my folks. I don't even know why you asked me that. You really was supposed to just show up. Yeah, he definitely like 6 foot Crowder for sure. My boy Doms. I had him on here before too. Big shot. You was supposed to been come see me, baby. Stop playing. We been family. Hey yo, my man Big Shot had a party back in the day, and I was coming from another situation. Man, I wish I would have stayed though. I was already on, but I had to go through and show love to my boy. Man, it was his birthday. I remember that shit. That was back in the 20. That was like 2015. My boy had a party. They was in there. I should have stayed, but I had outside. Had to situating outside. Big salute, Hackman, to you, Hank Lundy on y'all upcoming fights, and salute to the chat. Carbon 12, my guy. What's going on, family? That's good folks right there. G had a flashback. No, real shit. Yeah, Mom Dukes was on you. He talking about Mom Dukes was on you. Hey, quit playing. Hey, my man, Carbon, man. Shout out to Carbon 12. Why I can't see the. So this shit be fucking with me, man. All right, hold on. I gotta go back to the comments. Why they be doing that to me? I don't know what's going on with. I don't know why. I don't know what be up with StreamYard. So when Carbon sent me the super chat, all my comments just like went away. Sense always in the cut, man. That's my guy, man. You need niggas like Sense. I could tell Sense. I could tell Sense the type. We ain't even gotta talk. He knew what. He knew what's going on. Like we probably only gotta look at each other one time. He already know what door to be at. He already knew. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody get behind me. You know what I'm saying? I could just feel it. You know what I'm saying? Certain people, I already know where to put them in the room. I already know where to need them. And if they need me somewhere, I already know where to be. I know what you mean. I know what level of sturdy I'm on, so I know where to be and how to. I'm gonna be right here by the exit, man. Go do what you gotta do. Nobody leaves. Now you can't leave. You know what I'm saying? We about to have a good time. You know what I mean? Just go in there and have a good time, brother. You ain't gonna need that. Go ahead and have a good time. Facts, sense. Type you can go years without seeing popular regular programming all day. You know what's going on. You know what's going on. My boy foreign in here. They got foreign in here. I'm about to I don't know why I'm about to put the link in the chat though. So whenever I don't know what it is or where I can't see the comments, I can see them now. But then it's like they coming up one at a time. This shit be crazy. What's going on with y'all though, y'all? It's a lot going on in boxing. Hey, what's the boy name? What's his name? He was talking about me and he from Jersey. He was talking about me and BFTB. Is it BFTB? He was talking about me and Henry's situation last night. He did like a 3-hour joint. I was cracking the fuck up, man. Shout out to him. Is it BFTB? That joint had me dying, bro. He said, he said at one point in the live, he said, if Henry was just gonna go hire anybody, if the Garcias was just gonna go hire anybody for 50 racks, they could have gave me the 50 racks. I would have went and got Ryan some fried chicken and sprinkled crack all over it. I died. I fucking died. I was listening to that shit like 1 in the morning, bro. I was in his joint crying, bro. That shit had me dying. Hey, bro, you talking about crying, dying? What's popping though, man? I think we gonna get. Hey, yo, listen, y'all. I think we gonna get Ray Ford and Oshaki. He said BF is hilarious when he get to cooking. Yeah, he would start saying some funny ass shit. Was cracking, Greg, tapping in on my lunch break. You already know lunch break, man. Let everybody know this is lunch break live. We getting it popping. Trying to see what's up. Scooter was on Mill City a year ago, giving his. Then he got this dumbass dollar sign in the way. I can't even see. Giving his side of the story, but that interview went under the radar. No, for sure. I think that joint definitely about to resurface. We getting it popping. I'm taking shock money line. I ain't mad at that. I got 4 by decision. We need that. Yeah, I think we gonna get it though. I think we gonna get that joint. It's looking like from the things that's being whispered in my ear. I think that fight gonna happen. I hope that fight happen. Used to be my old trainer. Rest in peace. Who? What your shirt say? That's Charlie Hustle. No, this say hard hitting promotion. This hard. It's hard hitting. They out of Philly. My man Manny Rivera. Hard hitting promotions. My bad. And rest in peace to your trainer too, for sure. Boxing with 2-4. What's going on, family? We here. How everybody feeling though, man? Y'all ain't telling me what's the vibes. Man, in fact, let me put the link in the chat. I'm sorry about that. So we can really get it going. We can get these matchups going. And we get to talk about these fights. I'm about to run upstairs real quick, grab a bath, and I'll be right back. Can't wait for Rain Shot. No, for sure. Make sure y'all hit that link, though. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a bed. Don't nobody leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. We back. We back. Hey, go get me a Frankie Beverly. We back. Oh shit. Drop the pressures and shit. Had to go get me a Frankie Beverly. Little snack. We here. Ain't nobody hit the link? That's crazy. Niggas ain't fucking with me. All right. I see where y'all at. All right. See if I put another link in there. Program will resume shortly. Yeah, I fucks with that. Appreciate you. Tank got in a car accident. Yeah, that's crazy. Blunts and boxing was popping. Tank got in a car accident. You think it's going to affect him? Absolutely. Car accident, bro. I got that. Wagwan. Brother Khalid Muhammad. Ash, what up, Ash? Good sister Red's in the house. Hey, yo, a car crash will affect anybody. I got in a car crash back in 2009 or 2010, early 2010, brother. That shit had my chest hurt for like 3 months. My brother Khalid Muhammad. Yo,
Yo, yo, bro, how you
Peter.
doing? You good?
I'm good. I'm good. What's going on?
Peace, bro, peace. Hey, yo, off rip, we was in that gym hitting that bag today. You know what I'm saying? Up with
Okay.
them bag gloves. You know what I'm saying? Good work. Need that. You know what I'm saying? Need
Uh-huh.
that off rip. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh, hold on.
hey,
Hold on.
but yeah.
I want y'all to know, brother Khalid Muhammad really be in the gym working on shit. Don't think you're
No,
gonna play with him.
hey, yo,
We
I
not
appreciate
going.
that, bro. I'm not
I
going.
watched him. No, I watched you work. You really work. Some people just go in the gym and be hitting the pads and shit.
Yeah, no.
No, you be working on your science. I peep.
Hey, bro, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, bro.
No, for sure. Let's get it.
Y'all be keeping me motivated on that shit. All right, look, we got the Jaime and Resendez fight. How you think that John gonna go? That's a war. How you thinking?
And that's the first word that come to mind, man, with that fight. Of course, there's definitely gonna be a war, and I feel like Munguia might get the best of it because of the youth.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Mm.
And he
But but
big too.
but he was on them drugs though. Hopefully they in there testing him. hopefully they in there testing him. He over there with Nello and Eddie Reynoso and them. You know they be with the meat. and all that.
You
So
gotta do the math.
gotta do the math, you know what I'm saying? And they try to get my man the belt and all that because he's a marketable guy and all that, you know what I'm saying? So they trying to be on that, but we got to get my man a. Hopefully they testing him, but based upon the last fight with Caleb Plant, you know, Resendez can fight. You know what I'm saying? He can fight. He can really rumble.
Right.
Jaime, he really ain't been looking too hot over his last two scraps. Like he was looking decent. He got knocked out. Then he got the rematch, but he like tested positive. So this kind of like a big fight for him. Single de Mayo, you're gonna be on the undercard of David. This is a big deal. Like he gonna have to really show up and show out. This is a big fight for my man's.
You
So
know what? You know what I was thinking when you said that about him not looking too hot?
yeah.
When you've been doing the same shit for a long time and you fought so many times
Mhm.
under that, it's like it's hard to grow because you're just working on the same shit. You know what I'm
Yo, my
saying?
man. Yeah, my man told me. So my man told me who like know what who has a fighter who been in camp with him, saying that when like he was with Eric, all they did was kind of just run and spar. They wasn't really working on too much in there. You know what I'm saying? I think that be it. I think sparring is important for sure because that's what James Tony did a lot of that. But still got to be working on the craft and adding different shit to the game. And I
Yep.
don't know how much of that is going on and shit like that. But he with Eddie now. So maybe him and Eddie is putting some shit together. He with Eddie, he with Nello, you know what I'm saying? So, hopefully they in there working on some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta see though, cause
Yeah.
hey yo, Lester Martinez rumbling this weekend too.
What
You know what
card
I'm
you on?
saying? He gonna be on some pro box,
Okay. Who we got?
bro. Some brother, he fighting a brother who like 22-3. I ain't never heard of him, but it's for like a WBC interim joint like that. So,
Okay.
last time we seen Lester, he was in the war with and Billy. So I need to see what he looking like post that. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
need to see what that is. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be a good joint. I'm looking how you I know you've been kind of speaking on that Carlos Adames, but what does Ammo gotta do to beat a guy like Carlos Adames? What does he need to bring? Like what should be his game plan over 12 rounds?
I think the jab for one is key
Mm,
because it's so much you can do with a jab. You know what I mean?
right.
And what I mean by that is if Adames is trying to press him, a
Mm-hmm.
jab is good to keep him at bay.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're gonna approach him, if he gonna be doing the pressing, he got to do it behind a jab because if he overshoot looking for a big shot, Adames could definitely counter and catch him with something. But it got to be a short jab where he not trying to get too much with it. He not trying to jump in and hit him with the jab. He just got to sit there. He got to press like slow. It's like a slow press.
Mm-hmm.
He got a slow press behind the jab. You know what I mean? Keep keep the movement going forward, but going to the body too, off of
Mm-hmm.
angles. Like when you jab, when he coming for that southpaw and you jabbing, sit over a little bit, go with that left uppercut and get that right uppercut or that straight left hand. Like he gotta consistently go to that body. And the reason I'm saying it is he gotta slow Adames down. Adames
Yeah.
got good footwork.
Yeah,
You know what
he
I'm
do.
saying? So when a
Yeah.
guy got good footwork like that, you gotta just keep a good basic jab on him and be going to that body so that you can slow him down. Once you slow him down, then you can start the party with the overhands and the hooks and all that shit. But
Yeah.
it looked like it's gonna be a tough task for him.
Yeah, it is. Cause Carlos Adames,
Can't
he one
lie.
of the more forceful fighters that I kind of seen, bro. Like he got a certain level of force that he fight with. Everything seems very hard, vicious, and shit like that. He trying to hurt you. Only like when he fought Hamza Shiraz, he was kind of taking his time a little bit, because he had to come in because Buddy was taller. He was like moving his head. He had a solid jab, and then once he was on that inside, he was standing there. But when I saw him fight J Rock and some other dudes, man, very, very vicious. Very no, like when he fought Goucher, very
Mm.
forceful with the shots, very like hitting to hurt you. Like it's gonna be a lot of force in it. And he big. He 160, like the middles be big. Hey, some you were saying about the jab when you dealing with a southpaw. Uh what's is the flicking jab like you want to be flicking it or like you want to be spearing it or like what's when you on that
Level
southpaw
change.
side? What you want to be
Level
doing with the
change.
jab?
For me, I want you staying behind the jab.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is sometimes when people shoot they jab, they shoot they jab to land.
Mm,
And what I mean is they trying to score with the jab every time. They wanted to land like a flush punch. The problem is with that, a lot of times you can overstep it. You know what I mean,
mm,
and the
yep.
guy could slip your jab. I'm thinking about how stiff ammo is. Ammo real locked up top. Shoulders
Mm,
real husky. So I'm thinking about him trying to really sit on the jab and step in
mm.
too hard, and then a diamond slipping inside and catching you with an uppercut or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So what I would like to even see him do is just sit down a little bit, but just enough, put enough on it where you can keep him right where you need him.
Yeah.
Just
Well, I got
keep him in front of you. Don't try to do too much behind it, but kind of use it to control him. You know what I mean?
you. Okay. Yep. That makes sense. That
Ray,
makes
what you
sense.
got going, Ray? Ray?
What's up? What's up? It's gonna look like the Shiraz fight, honestly. Uh, what you said about Ammo is definitely true. He's so stiff, but it's gonna come down to a jab. Whoever can control the jab, whoever got good positioning, and that's who'll pull that one off. But I think I got a dumbest on pulling it off.
Mm-hmm. What's on your mind?
Man, you brought up something that this is the reason why a lot of people are not fighting Boots. For the past few rounds, the past few fights, he stopped 5 people in a row. They went to the corner, they looked their fight in their eyes, and they said, "We ain't got nothing for him."
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it. Everybody's seen it. Hey, you want to continue? Nah, I'm good. And it's just the volume and the pressure and the athleticism that's just it's making it hard for people to find the fight. Honestly,
Yeah.
uh, but I want to bring up that I do like the damn, you making me forget names. Shocky. That's gonna be a good fight. Ray Ford versus Shock is probably gonna be the fight of the year.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be that level type of fight. They need to go ahead and let it happen. I'm tired of everybody trying to fight 3 people when it's 75 killers in the 140-pound division, and they trying to fight one person.
No, real
like,
shit.
I don't understand it. It's killers in a bunch of divisions, and everybody trying to fight Shakur because he just had the last fight. Now everybody trying to fight Devin because he just got a last fight, and it's too many talented It's too many talented fighters in that 130 to 147-pound division for
Yeah.
everybody to want to fight Shakur.
Yeah. That shit getting dry. Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, Jay Craig, I appreciate the donation. He said, I feel like Boots is a Ferrari stuck in the garage and it's bothering me. One, we trying to support, and secondly, we want to see him shut these dudes up. What's the scoop, Greg? The only thing I'm hearing, and the last thing I've heard, is they possibly working on the Xander fight. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if we really gonna get it, but that would be great. I would love that fight.
For me, it's gonna have to be that Xander fight. Eddie ain't taking Boots over there to the UK. He can't do it because that's the home team.
Right.
He go take him over there. He go get drowned in front of all his people. You don't bring. And I used to see dogs fight. You don't bring your big dog to fight your little dog. That just don't happen. You don't bring the big bully to your hometown and let him terrorize everybody.
If they both your
Eddie,
dogs.
yeah, they both your dogs. You just can't let it happen. You got to protect them at some point. So I think Eddie want that Zayas fight, and then we can get the Josh Kelly fight. But and I don't think that fight gonna happen. But one thing I can say about Devin, he's my favorite fighter. It was a problem to fight Boots at 154, but when you got somebody green like Zayas, you can jump up. I
Do
don't
you
like
think
that.
That was Cap off rip. That was he was just talking.
But it's window
Yeah.
dressing. We already know it's window dressing, but
Yeah, for sure.
just don't say it. Like, focus. You in 147 now. You got Lewis Crocker. You got some easy belts to go get. You got the Devin rematch. You got Rolly. You don't even have to jump up again. Like, stay where you are, focus, build your brand, and then the fights will come when you need to move up.
yeah. Now listen, I feel like it's cat, but then I feel like it is true, but it's just not right now. Because one thing I know about Dev, he will fight you. The thing is, I don't be feeling like that shit gonna happen right now. That's not what you want right now. You know what I mean? So it's one of them things like, all right, I feel like it's cat, but at the same time, it's like, bro, all right, I know you crazy too. I know you're a little bit crazy because you going because Dev to me is the kind of dog that's just gonna do what he told. You know what I'm saying? He been taught to listen. He been taught to react. So he gonna go out there and fight. But the thing when they come out with them lists and shit, I just be feeling like certain things just be like, no, there's something we'll do, but it's gonna be years down the line. But we're not gonna say that. We'll act like we want it right now, but it'll be years down the line before it happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Bill is the perfect salesman. Now
Yeah,
I think he
for
will fight Boots,
yeah,
but he ain't go because if you go fight Boots and beat Boots, or you going back down to 147, it's just too early to. It's like you just got to 147, or
right,
you gonna go to 154 and you 27. Not gonna work out. But
right.
it's just the timing thing. I think the Boots fight might happen, but I would like the Keyshawn fight, but I think Keyshawn could stay at 140, and I want to see him fight Gary Antoine Russell. That's the fight I want to see him fight.
You said Keyshawn and Gary Antoine.
Hold up, I can't hear you.
You said hold on. You said Keyshawn and Gary Antoine.
I can't hear you.
Oh, hey Greg.
Yeah.
Hey, you what was I finna say? Hey, Two Tone made a post. Uh, like he was talking about like how the excuse me. He's talking about how like all the four kings fought each other and all that. Then he had up Tank, Keyshawn, Shakur, and Devin. And then like those scraps, and he was like, man, like y'all keep trying to do like the Latino lick, but at some point, man, these you slick black fighters, y'all all gotta fight each other at some point. We tired of that shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
within those matchups, which one do you think is the more likely that will get first or like see happen first out of? And I'll put Gary Antoine in there. I'll put Gary Antoine in there, and like Hitchens about to maybe go to Zuffa, so I'll take. Like, we ain't talking about Hitchens, right? He got to make weight. Hey yo, Gary Antoine, yeah, Gary Antoine, Keyshawn, Devin, Tank, Shakur. Of those five, which matchup do you see happening first?
Keyshawn and Dev.
Okay,
You know
okay.
why? They did
Why?
cause they the two crazy ones.
Okay, that's fair.
Everything,
That's fair.
everything Tank, everything they got written for Tank is already written.
Mm-hmm.
Shakur, Shakur be sitting back playing Hawk. What I mean by
Mm-hmm.
Hawk, they say a hawk could be a mile away from his prey, and it take an hour to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So he gonna sit there and watch and see how shit unfold.
Mm-hmm.
Antoine, he don't give a fuck, and that's why nobody want to fight him because he don't give a fuck.
He did say in that press conference though, like, yo, I want a Shakur Stevenson last. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pay like specs to him and all, and that's cool. I ain't tripping on that, but like it sounded like he wasn't rushing to that work yet though. It sounded like he wasn't rushing to that type of rumble
I
yet.
think, I think, I think he feel like that's his greatest op. But I'm gonna tell you this: I also feel like if that was the fight that was presented to him, he'd take it.
That's fair.
You
That's
know what I
fair.
mean? I could be
Mm-hmm.
wrong, but I could be wrong though. I could be
Mm-hmm.
wrong. I mean, I don't know. That's just how I feel, and I feel like that because I know where them dudes come from. I know how they, you know what I mean? How they is. They don't know how to turn down smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real rap. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was thinking. I would put Roach in there too a little bit, but I mean Roach might be sitting around more at 35 and shit like that. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? He might be sitting around there. And then I do you think they gon' is anybody gonna give Mason a chance, or like that's more Schofield and like Vargas work? Like they're more peers, so they gonna deal with each other. You think anybody gonna give Mason some work? Abdullah
Before
Mason?
before Abdullah get those fights with the Shakurs, the Devs, and any of them, he is gonna have to fight the Schofields, the what's his name, Milianos.
Yeah, yeah. Tito Mercado, like type, like them type Jones.
Yeah, that's his
Oh,
era.
okay, yeah,
And the
yeah.
reason I say he gonna have to fight them first, Cause just like him, they ain't seen a whole bunch of shit. They seen
Right.
enough, but they ain't seen a whole bunch of shit. Them other guys, Shakur, Dev, he might even fight Keith Sean before he get to them guys.
Yeah.
Because it's about, all right, that's what they mean when they say levels. Like, or they say like you haven't seen this stage yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I've been here so many times, I know how to act. You
Mm.
get to the party, you like, oh my God, it's a lot of bad. Oh man, they in here tonight. You
Right.
losing your cool. You fired up because it's your first time in here. It's just like when you turn 21 for the first time and you go to the bar,
Right.
but you there legally. Like, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You a little excited because now you feel like I can order a drink with confidence.
Right.
But but you don't really know what to order because it's your first time ordering a drink.
Yeah. That's
You don't
fair.
know what you like for real. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So what I'm
Yeah.
saying is I think he's gonna have to get in there with them Schofields and all that before he start fucking around with them other guys. But you just never know because also those guys are still growing, they still getting bigger. You know what I mean? He might skip a weight class. You never know.
For sure. Yeah, because he might have to go to 47. Hey, hey, look, let me say something about it because I rewatched Tank and Cruz just because that fight was coming up and I wanted to see what Tank, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to watch Tank again.
Hmm.
And then Tim Bradley hinted on this too. And then after that, watching that fight, I just see more what he talking about. Tank might be the most complete fighter out of all them guys. And maybe them guys can do what Tank can do, and maybe they just haven't been in the ring with somebody that's gonna bring out some of them skill sets that they do have, or maybe they do have it in their bag, but I've just seen it more. What Tank was doing in that Pitbull Cruz fight, he displayed a lot of different elements, bro. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? He was on that back foot. He was inside. Prior to him breaking his hand in that ninth or tenth round, he was really about to get on that inside. He was coming to him and he was about to start working in there. He was digging in that body. He was about to start working, but he broke his hand and he showed heart by saying, all right, now I just got to use this front hand. So I got to jab, be slick, defense, all that. You know what I'm saying? Be
Right.
on this back foot and box. I haven't seen the other guys do that on that level, because Pitbull, for whatever his shortcomings is, you're gonna have to fight 12 rounds and it's gonna be work. And you're gonna have to get in here and work with everybody. Pitbull is gonna make you work. So
Right.
he displayed, and I've seen him do it. I've seen him do different things in each, like in the Pitbull fight, he showed those things. And like the Frank Martin fight, he showed some things and different that. I think in order for him going forward, he was more active when he was younger. And some of these fights he hasn't been active. Maybe it's a shape thing, maybe he looking at boxing differently, but do remember when he fought Gamboa and some of those other early, and even like a Barrios? So I mean, yeah, like a Barrios. He seemed like he was more active with his hands when like he was with Floyd a little more. Do you
Yeah.
think he need to go back to that, or do you like where he is currently, like coming off the Roach and like Frank Martin fight?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind with experience and time, how old are you, Khaled?
Hey, I'm 34, bro. Well, I'm sorry, I'm 33. I'll be 34 in June.
All right, so we got the 33-year-old Khaled and the 21-year-old Khaled. It's a lot of decisions that you made back then. If you could go back and do it now, you'd be like, I wouldn't do that.
For sure.
That's all we watching. So even if I ask him to go back to that, it's gonna be hard because his mind is somewhere else.
Mm.
That's
Okay.
what people that's what people don't understand about sports. Like these motherfuckers get old.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? They get old. Now to us, they don't look old. He don't act old. But truth be told, he been doing this shit for a long time. So it's like a lot of that just going out there and just using all my ability and just I'ma save some of that for the night I need it.
Yeah, that
I'm
makes
not gonna
sense.
I'm not gonna go out there and just try to outpoint you and outwork you every time because I ain't got to do that no more. And I got the equalizer. I know I got a bomb in my hand and I know I could use it. But
Yes.
but after breaking my hand, after having little injuries and shit like that, after getting hit with certain shots, you know what I'm saying? After being in there with different opponents and seeing the difference in speeds and shit like that. You know what I thought was crazy?
What up?
Shakur and Tank both said Shakur said it about T.O. and Tank said it about Ryan. They both said, I thought they was faster than that.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's
So when you,
that. But this is what
yeah,
I'm trying to say. Even
mm,
on that level, they still gaining experience.
yeah, yeah,
Cause,
okay,
cause from what they saw on video and from what they thought those guys was faster. Then after being in there, it's like that shit ain't what I thought it was. So
yeah,
that's proof. That's proof that your brain, your thoughts could affect how you react
mm-hmm.
and how
Real
you
rap,
move. Yeah.
real rap,
So
real
so
rap.
the way we watching tape now, I mean, people might be a little bit let down because he don't have that steam anymore. Like he don't have that
Yeah,
like what I saw with the Lamont John, he was trying, but it wasn't
yeah,
that it ain't he ain't had that. It was something about it, his face. He just ain't had that nasty shit. He was
yeah.
throwing like he was throwing that shit, but he wasn't like I don't know.
No,
And
I'm
I
with
think
you.
and I think
I'm
that
with you.
come with age. I
Yeah,
think that
that's
come with
fair.
age. And I
Yeah.
and and I say that because I think it come with age because when everybody know me. Everybody that really know me, they know me. I'll fight at a drop of a dime. But me getting older, I be turning down Jones. I'll be like, I ain't about to punch on you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's real shit. That's real
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Because it ain't
Mm-hmm.
gonna do nothing for me. It's not gonna do
Mm,
nothing for me. It's not gonna get me nowhere. That's me
mm-hmm.
dying down. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Yeah, that makes
Everybody,
sense.
everybody that really know me, they know like oh, it's like that fast. But
Mm-hmm.
now that I'm older, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you know what I mean? You don't want to fight. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
that's real.
so
It,
my bad.
nah, bro. Go ahead. Like, yeah, that was excellent points. I wanna uh two two matchups I'm gonna ask you about and I'm gonna break out.
Hmm.
Well, nah, really just one because I don't even want that. Really just one because the one is more likely to happen. What does Tank need to do to secure the victory if he get the Roach rematch, and then vice versa? What does Roach need to do? How can they not deal with a draw? What's something that you noticed in the fights within their game plans that they have to do better or not do in order to be win for like either guy?
If Lamont Roach want to beat Tank, he got to make it a dog fight right away. Right away.
Hmm.
I'm talking about first 30 seconds. Don't fuck around. Go in there
Hmm.
and get some money.
Okay.
Because one thing I noticed in that fight, when the tempo was up, Tank Tank was the one bringing it back down. If Lamont keep it up and stay on his ass, he could get the win. With Tank need to play with the rhythm a little more. What I mean by the rhythm, change the speed of the shots and change the like. Don't shoot the same shit at him. Every combination can't be the same. You gotta switch it up. Instead of leading with your jab, sometimes lead with your left hand. Sometimes lead with an uppercut. Sometimes lead with a hook. Things like that. I feel like if Tank just play with the pace a little bit, as far as the playing with the jab, giving me more than one jab, more than two jab. I'm talking about just really trying to offsetting. Just play with the timing of the fight. I think he could get him. But Lamont, I feel like he got to jump on him. I don't know how y'all dropped out. SMACQ 201. What's that? Smack? Smack. I appreciate the love and support, brother. You ain't have to do that. But you did. I don't know what happened. Can y'all still hear me? Making fights is the biggest obstacle in the sport for sure. Fentanyl ain't good for you. Let's see. Can y'all still hear me? Yeah, all right, bet. They said we good. Who that, my guy? Mailman, what up? Loud and clear. All right, bet. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Rolly got a lucky early knockdown. Lucky? So we calling knockdowns lucky? Is that what we doing? We calling knockdowns lucky? He just got caught. He got caught with a shot. I wouldn't call it lucky. Dark Star, what up? The link is in the chat, man. All y'all gotta do is pull up. The boy Ray Ray.
What's up, man? I'm back, man.
What's up, cuz?
Hey, on that rematch with Lamont, it's gonna be a knockout for Tank. Tank was inches away, man. Lamont just so tight on the inside, like you saying, making it a slugfest. I think once he slow it down and capitalize on those mistakes, it's gonna be curtains. Tank
Well,
gets in the
I ain't saying a slugfest. I'm just saying he gotta get to him.
yeah, get to and that's what I mean. I
And
mean,
the
just
reason
make it. Oh, you can go ahead
my
and talk.
my bad. The reason I was saying I ain't say a slugfest because a slugfest is just wild shit. You don't give a fuck. We just swinging. I mean, just jumping on him. I ain't talking about, but it gotta be wild. I mean, all right, my bad. I'm being too specific. My bad.
No, I'm
I
talking about on the inside. I'm
no, I
talking
hear
about
you
on the
though. I hear
inside.
you.
Yeah.
I'm
If
with
you
you.
keep him at, if you get to questioning yourself with Tank, he's gonna catch you with something. He did it with Frank.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If you speed up, he go catch you with something. He's just waiting on you to make a big mistake, and then
I
you
think
know
the
the
difference.
rest.
I think the difference between Lamont and Frank though is heart. Different type of heart. I ain't saying Frank don't have no heart. I'm just saying they got different hearts.
Being brave. He
Yeah,
was Lamont was brave. It's like he
yeah, all
knew
right.
what he was into.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But I think the fact that Lamont know Tank and been around him since they was kids, you know what I mean? He don't give a fuck. He not giving a fuck. I think Frank kind of looked at Tank like, oh shit, that's Tank. You know what I'm saying? Lamont looking at him like, nigga, that's Javante. Now,
It's
you get what I'm
being
saying?
being comfortable with somebody is like you might play it. You might play basketball against somebody that's Division 1, but you grew up with him playing basketball. You know
Right,
his moves, so
right,
you can't guard nobody D1. But shit, so and so down the street, you grew up shooting ball with him. You know his go-to move, so
right.
you look a little better against him. I think that, and that's why I say he was more brave, because Frank would
But when you
literally
say, but when you say brave, that make me feel like you saying he only felt like that night. I think he just like that though. I
no
don't think
he
Lamont. I don't
he
think
liked
Lamont
that.
is a chump at all.
I'm comparing him to Frank. Frank would literally get out, stop the exchange, and he would go to the other side of the rope. He would go weak side and then just go all the way back to the ropes. Go all the way back to the rope. He never wanted to stand in the middle and actually trade. So that's what I'm saying. I'm comparing them two fighting. Yeah, Lamont don't care. He ain't scared of nothing. But just being comfortable and not being scared too is another level.
Hmm. Yeah,
But I
real
want
shit.
to talk to you about because I'm a retired chemist now, but I want to talk to you about steroids.
A
If
retired chemist.
yes, I'm retired,
I've been
but
looking for you.
I'll talk to you. I done
Where,
DM'd you a few times. We
where
good.
you been at?
All right, I'm gonna just put it in hood terms, right? If
No,
everybody
put
going
it.
one
No, no,
house,
no. Put that shit in all the terms.
I'm gonna put it to you in hood terms first. If
Okay.
everybody go in the same house and they come out and they all high, what that mean? That's a dope
He's
house, right?
for sure.
So if everybody is training with Reynoso and they all coming out high, you do the math.
Ray Noso's trap house. I get it.
Yeah, it's and the thing with the Ostarine, that's not even something naturally made, right? It's not in your natural environment. So you're not gonna eat an apple and have Ostarine in it. You gotta
Mm,
take Ostarine.
mm.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm
And
listening.
and people are saying, oh, it's just 60 nanograms and this and that. How much fentanyl can kill you? Thank you. So if you can take a ibuprofen and it's 500 milligrams, well, that ain't nothing. I'm a 200-pound man, but what it does to your body, it doesn't need to be a lot. You can overdose on anything. So by it showing up 60 times over the limit, come on, man. That's an easy case.
Hmm.
It's 60 times over the limit, and it's gonna show up, especially when you're weight cutting.
Hmm.
Everything in your system is gonna be leaching out because you're dropping fat. All those steroids and bad stuff you eat and fat is all stored in your fat. So once you're draining that fat, I mean everything you take is going to show up in your fluids. It's pretty
Mm.
simple. That's why when he got to the last few pounds, it showed up because he had been
Mm.
microdosing.
Mm.
It ain't really hard. That's why people want to do year round because, like for me, I don't smoke or drink. So that means I can smoke for 2 days in a row and in a week I'll be clean.
Right.
So if you can dope for 3 months and then you go and testing the fourth month, you probably go be clean by the time, by the time the fight comes around. Because it's all out of your system. So it ain't really hard. That's why you
You
go to
said
jobs,
you
they
said
would,
if you take that 4th month off.
yes.
Okay.
Because the work is already done.
Right. Right.
So that's why they jump in and out of the testing.
Okay.
Because your body can clean up. You know how people do. They got a P test. That's why a lot of jobs, if you're doing like government jobs and stuff, they
Yeah.
do the hair test. Because
Okay.
your hair, it goes all the way back to like 6 months.
Okay.
So
So
yeah,
you can even wash it. So you can even wash your hair. It don't matter.
nah, it don't matter. If you chronic and you chronically smoking, it don't matter.
Mm.
But
My man doing math.
nah, man,
Yo,
that's
where
I'm
you been
listening.
at though, brother?
I've been on here, man. I be busy. I hopped on here once, right before the Bud and Canelo fight got made, but
So
nah,
how come you decided not to deal with that industry anymore?
hey, I gotta go get the money, man.
Okay.
I chose something else. I gotta go get the money.
Okay. Okay. I got you. So you took the shit out of the lab and you took it to the streets.
Nah, 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 nah.
I'm just
Hey,
fucking with you. Hey Ray, where you at though?
where I'm at? I'm in Georgia, man.
So so was it more about sports medicine or what or just chemicals?
I've done pharmaceutical. I've done dyes. I've done pretty much everything, honestly.
Mm.
So yeah,
And you
went to
and
school
you
for it and everything.
that's what I'm about to say. So you super educated on that shit.
Yeah, on the testing aspect, I've never tested for steroids because it's just kind of a niche thing. But on the
Okay.
testing aspect, when somebody's 60 over, it's not a mistake.
60%.
60 times over the limit is not a mistake.
Oh, it's not a mistake. Right, right, right,
No,
right, right,
it's not a mistake.
right,
That's why you got a B sample, and the B sample pop too. So what did that tell you? I mean, he's cheating. It's kind of common sense.
right.
But next up, it's kind of case. I feel like it's an easy case. He obviously
Yeah,
did his time for it. And he looked different too. You could tell that Rolly fight and that Devin Haney fight was totally. Hey, have you seen Conor Ben on and off?
yeah, kind of been yeah, and he
Con,
and it's crazy how short he is. He like the same height as me.
yeah, Conor looks like a total different fighter on that. You get what I'm saying on that type of stuff. So
Somebody asked, "Do you have AP BT? Do you have AP BT?"
I can't hear you.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, my bad. Say it again. My bad. Where was we at?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. But God, what else? I ain't got nothing else really to talk about, man.
He said, Roy
I'm
got
good
crusties
so
in his.
far.
You said you good?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Yeah, I
Have a
got.
good day, man.
All right, I appreciate you, brother.
Anything else? I'm trying to think of something else.
No, I gotta, I'm on some shit. I ain't know I was on here this long. I gotta get, I got some shit going on in my phone. I gotta get to it, but
Okay,
no,
man.
no. But what I want to do though, I want you to hit me up, man, and we gonna really, I need to do a one on one with you because I need people to understand.
Yeah, I'll hit you on IG. I
And I
got you.
don't want to focus. It's not focusing on Ryan. It's just focusing on how this shit work.
Nah, it's on everybody.
Yeah,
It ain't just Ryan. Ryan got caught. It's the people
right,
not getting caught that we need to focus on.
right. I just want to focus on how it work. Yeah, so that we can have a clear understanding. Because a lot of people just think they just know. You know what I mean? And they don't understand how you can build a monster, and then the supplement is out of you, but you still left with the results of a monster.
For sure. It's kind of like people who cycle. I mean, even people who use steroids for bodybuilding, they cycle on and cycle off.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? They're not doing. They might not do testing, but they're cycling on and cycling off. The work is already done. I
yeah,
mean, if I cheated for 3 months,
yeah,
I already got everything I need out of it. So, but
yeah,
nah, it is what it is. It's not gonna be uniform testing because I mean everybody is. It's kind of like the Wild Wild West. That's
yeah.
one thing I do like about Zuffa. If you had Zuffa, it can be more orchestrated, but that's a whole nother thing.
No, for sure. No, but I appreciate you, brother.
All right, anytime.
My dog. Make sure you hit me up though, so we can link.
I got you.
All right.
Bet.
Hey man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. And this is GHB TV. We just got educated a little bit on how these, PD situations work. Not fully, but just a little bit. I think we're gonna catch up later and we're gonna really go into it. Um, I just hope we get these fights, man. I hope y'all have a great day. I will be back later. I just got some things going on I gotta handle. I'm in the house doing some chores. Um, Appreciate the love and support. Thank you.